Oh, hello, Garo.
Alright. So, the last time we left off, the heroes, while going about their time before the ball, have run into trouble. Mitch, while out with Flutter and Arabella, spotted Mark, the father of Elfain and stepfather of Kun'Brin. He acknowledged Mitch for a moment, passing no more than 3 feet close as he walked by. After, Mitch noticed Tabetha was missing from his hip. Taking emergency measures, Flutter and Arabella were sent back to the room as Mitch informed the others. After telling Draig, Mitch was pulled into a second between seconds to have a conversation with the thing that resides. Hesitantly accepting its aid, Mitch was granted knowledge and power he should not possess, which allowed him to spy and spot Tabetha being handed to a tinkerer, Prince Ergona. Setting off a series of events, Mitch confronted the two as the others rushed as fast as they could to the scene. Not even 30 seconds of conflict occurred before Mark took Ergona elsewhere, claiming Tabetha was lawfully purchased. Having successfully fled, the party captured some of the guards that attempted to take suicide pills once questioned. Now with Vakari and the Triumvirate to talk with, there's only minutes before the rest of the Citadel is in full alert. What does the prophecy say next? So what do you all do? You are all currently in the workshop that now has a pretty decent-sized hole in its roof. You guys have, I believe, a single guard?
We had 2, just one of them's conscious.
Gotcha. The Triumvirate is there?
Yep.
I believe that the last thing that we properly set off with was Dylan was attempting to sneak out of the room, but unfortunately failed miserably.
Yeah. Yes.
You tripped over a loose floor tile, man.
Shit.
We also left off with
space.
the more heavily armed, I can't remember his name, but the one of the Triumvirate that brought us to our room the first when we got here. He had been walking down the stairs as well.
Right. Yeah, Sir Calros.
Yep, thank you.
But yeah, I was attempting to sneak away to go and find my mentor.
Gotcha. Does anyone actively stop Dylan?
Not Draig.
I mean, last I knew, Mitch was walking down the stairwell well after she did. Because we were discussing what to do with the last people.
Well, you guys hadn't moved anywhere from discussing.
Oh, I thought I had to go ahead and start walking down the stairs.
Okay. So then, assuming no one stops Dylan, you will essentially follow after.
Yeah, assuming that there's going to be guards coming.
Right. So Dylan, you leave the room, and you start to try to find your mentor. Almost immediately, you realize that you've never been to this section here, so you don't actually know how it's laid out. So go ahead and I'll say give me a quick investigation check to see if you can find your way.
Oh yeah, baby, we're starting off strong.
All right. As opposed to like visually making your way off of visual cues, you kind of use what you know about architecture in general and how the rest of this place has been set up to almost pathfind your way, almost like reverse mapping. And you manage to get out of this strangely specialized area, but not before you notice that there seems to be a lot of specialized technology that you only see glimpses of around the rest of the city and the rest of the Citadel. The lights that are here aren't as flickery. They seem to be a little bit more consistent. There's inactive automatons that line some sections of walls. It's almost a little bit eerie at spots. Are you attempting to be stealthy at any point through this? Or are you just trying to find your your mentor as quick as you can?
Sorry, taking notes. I would say that I am trying to be somewhat stealthy, but it is not my main priority.
Alright, so then we'll go ahead and we'll use your passive stealth off of that.
Yeah. Which is a 23.
That's true.
Weak.
Alright. So, you don't necessarily skulk around, but instinctively you move carefully around corners, and you make your way out of this area until you hit a metal door. Like, it's like these it's almost like these massive interlocking plates that has this jagged seam as if they were to separate at that spot, but you don't see a doorknob, you don't see a keyhole, but what you do see on the side of it appears to be this glass panel that you recognize similarly, but this one seems to be a little bit fancier than the panels that are to the doors that are on the lower floors.
Oh.
At this time is when Mitch begins to leave the area. What are the rest of you doing? Right now, there is still Vakari. Actually, yeah, the other members of the Triumvirate left.
It's
so
just
Vakari.
Vakari and us.
Correct. It's just Vakari. It is Vakari, Draig, Elfain, and Kun'Brin currently left in the room.
I have a bit of an idea.
Alright,
If you would all like to listen.
I'm listening.
And I'm going to gesture to the dead and unconscious and restrained members of Mark's entourage. Very clearly, something suspicious going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously we're not supposed to be here. Obviously we know your father at this point is a very bad person, Elfain.
Yes.
We could... And Draig is going to look to Vakari to see if, because Mitch is not around to bounce this off of, claim Mark to be a traitor to the Principality, and that, as evidence, his subordinates that were with him when he kidnapped the prince tried to kill themselves, most of them successful.
Well, there's only one issue with that.
And that is...
Mark is his direct right-hand man and has been for several years. There is no reason that the populace will believe us over him and the prince, who has faith in him.
You have connections with many people of high, not necessarily as high as Mark and the prince, but like Mitch's boss, what's his name, in the Wardens?
They do not have jurisdiction here. The prince runs the principality. Whatever has happened with Mark and whatever machinations he seems to be running, that is something that we do not hold leverage in.
Unfortunate.
Correct. For now, I believe it may be best for us to attempt to, I say stay grouped, but, and he motions towards the door where two people just left.
Yeah, I would...
Well, let us not stay here much longer. We must move
would
forward.
we prefer to leave through the stairs or try to come back the way we came without the teleportation?
Well, let us leave through the doors. They could need backup.
Right, and I'm gonna start heading for the doors.
Alright. Vicari does the same. I'll say that you guys see he still carries with him no weapons. He is fully armored though.
Yep. If I remember correctly, he's also currently large-sized and has giant fuck-off wings.
He seems to have reduced his size as he speaks.
Okay.
So he looks he's back to being a medium-sized creature.
I will wait at the doors for the others to get in line before fully going down, but...
Right.
Yeah.
Elfain and Kun'Brin, do you follow or say or do anything?
I guess I'll follow.
Alright.
I'll follow too.
Alright. So you all leave through the door.
Is it weird that I'm not the one that started the chaos?
And speaking of, with Mitch, who's traveling on his own, and has been for a couple of minutes, where are you intending to go? What are you attempting to do?
I'll either, meet the guards and attempt to talk my way out of it, but if they don't stop me, I'm on my way to his fucking office.
Right,
to Mark's office to try and fucking, get anything to try and see where they went, what's going on.
Sure. I'll go ahead and say give me an investigation check. By the way, actually, did you ever... I believe you managed to force away the connection.
Yes.
Correct? Okay, just wanted to make sure. Carry on. Okay. It takes you a little bit, as there aren't any real signs up here. But what you do manage to find is there are several rooms that appear to be offices, but are currently vacant. And traveling around, you do find Dylan,
Okay.
who currently seems to be examining a wall, or rather, at first you think it's a wall, but see that it is a massive set of metal doors. She's currently examining a panel. But this is a little bit further down a hallway. You seem to have found this part by accident in your search.
I'm gonna watch what she does for a moment before, fully approaching, see if she notices me or not.
All right. Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
You're at this door, you see the panel. The panel itself seems to be glowing like a soft purplish blue.
Okay. Kind of checking it. May I do an Arcana check on it to see if I recognize what kind of magic is on the door?
Well, the funny thing is, as you look at the panel, you're in tune enough with magic to a degree. You're feeling no magic on this. The panel itself says, it reads, lockdown initiative, or lockdown initiated.
I will try to find an alternative route, upon which I would imagine I notice Mitch looking at me.
I wouldn't be trying to stealth. It would just be normal.
Okay. Then, yeah. You look around the panel. You look around the panel. You look around the area, and that's when you see that Mitch is maybe about 25 feet behind you, just a little bit further down the hall, seeming to have approached you by a step or two at this point, and making his way closer.
I kind of slowly start going up to him.
What'd you do?
Huh?
What did you do?
I'm slowly approaching you now.
You meet each other about halfway down the hallway.
It's the lockdown initiative. They've started it. There's no getting through that door.
Do you need to get in there?
I don't know. I'm not necessarily familiar with this part of the palace.
Do you know where Mark's office would be?
Whose office?
Mark.
Sorry, I'm assuming I'm not familiar with that name.
The guy that took Tabitha.
Excuse me, let me ask my brain real quick. Am I familiar with that name?
You are familiar with Mark, but you're familiar with him mostly by name and position. And him saying this, it takes a second, but it does click to you that, okay, the Mark that I've heard that's the right hand of Ergona, that's this guy. This guy's name is Mark. Okay, that's the same guy. That's the same Mark.
I mean, there is a Mark. I would imagine that's probably the one you're talking about.
I mean, you were up there. You saw him.
Well, yeah, I was trying to... You asked for his office.
Yeah.
And I kind of turn around and I will use a little prestidigitation to almost make like a little makeshift map of where I think his office is.
All right. With prestidigitation not being like a full illusion type spell, it's an esoteric kind of map. Think, you know how in some of those like spy or heist movies, there's like the 3D projection and there's the dots that appear on them?
Yeah, that's literally like I can go this way and
you're
line
pretty
over
much
here.
making just the dot part.
Yeah.
Because prestidigitation only goes so far, but you're kind of like making the dot part. I'll say give me a straight intelligence check. Because this is a not very easy to get into area, if at all.
I am... Hold on. No, I can't do it. Alright. Fuck.
Okay. 9. You're not entirely sure where Mark's office is, and you guys do travel to where you believe it is, but it appears to be another one of these empty offices. And at this point, 2 things happen. 1, you guys remember that the half-built automaton in the workshop had said that Mark likes to move around his office? And you guys run into the rest of the group, who seems to be walking pretty much in a direction until they find a way out. But you guys do run into each other. This is maybe about 10 minutes total after Mark and Prince Argona disappeared from your sight.
Am I familiar with like an alternative way to get out of this area, or am I still pretty lost?
You know that windows exist, but also this seems to be a pretty well locked down area, seeming to be like... To put it into perspective, if you guys are looking at the map, you guys are still in this top level. Like, you guys... Here, how am I gonna draw this the best? So, this here is a floor, and the windows that you see below it are the floor below it.
Right.
So far, you guys haven't found any specific windows, but you know that they exist, and you guys have also created a hole in the ceiling back in the workshop. But there has to be more than one way here.
Okay, here's what we'll do for now. And as I'm saying this, I am going to cast my Spirit of Ill Omen to summon my little pup,
Okay.
my little shadow pup. I can't go with you right now. I need to do something else, and if you guys get caught, I can't be with you. But follow them, and I gesture to the dog, and they'll try to find an alternative way out of here. And after saying that, I'm going to go and kind of hurriedly sprint back to where I know there is an open hole in the roof.
Yep,
try
which
to
is back
get-
in the workshop.
Yep. I'm going to try to get to the outside and try to make my way to my balcony.
Gotcha. Real quick, for your undead spirit, because it lets you cast summon undead. Which form are you choosing? Are you choosing ghostly, putrid, or skeletal?
Ghostly.
Okay. So, do you want to describe how your undead dog, your ghostly undead dog, looks?
Sure, 1 second. I'm just gonna find an image because I feel like that'll be like...
That works. And meanwhile, I'm going to give this thing its proper stats.
If everybody would please pay attention to the general channel. Pretty much like that. Instead of red eyes, though, it's like white.
He's a big dog.
He's a dog. Ooh.
It's a doge.
Alright, so that's something that I will save and make a token for later. Alright. But currently...
Okay.
And Mitch, you're right. It is a big dog. Look at the screen.
There we go. That's a bit higher resolution image.
No, it's not that actually big. Let's see...
Oh my god, it's a
It's
big
44
dog.
feet from corner to corner.
Alright, so
Or is
hold on.
that
So this
44
thing
feet from us?
has... Alright, hold on. The spell's level is 3, so this thing has a 14 AC. And it currently possesses how much maximum hit points? It is ghostly, so it has 30 hit points.
Don't worry, guys. My dog don't bite. The dog.
Right. Everything else. Oh, it does have a flying speed because it is the ghostly version.
Hell yeah.
All right. Let's see. All right.
You're choosing the corner.
All right. So the dog. So the ghostly dog is left to you guys. This like ethereal, almost smoky black wolf. As Dylan is going to dash off, attempting to go back up to the roof. How are you going to try and get out of the hole?
So I was, because I don't have it yet. I don't have the feature where I can throw my blade and teleport to where it lands, unfortunately.
Correct. Because that's later on.
So probably we'll start with Misty Step to get out, and then if I need to, I have Fly, and I can just eventually just make myself fly.
Nothing. Enter more tickets, get more points.
Alright. So, you go ahead and you cast Misty Step, disappearing in a burst of purple smoke and reappearing right at the very edge. You kind of have to like grab onto it and pull yourself up.
Fuck!
Introducing New York Lottery Plus.
And you begin to scale the building. But once you get up onto the roof, at this point it's been about 15 minutes since the initial disappearance. You already see across the landscape of the city. It's still daytime, so it's not as apparent, but you notice that in the city a lot of the lights have turned red, and you hear the faintest sound of a siren. Give me a quick perception check.
Ooh. Wow.
9.
I think you need to get a new dice cap.
You hear the sirens. You see the red lights, but you're more focused on not slipping down this dome and trying to scale back. But as you make it to the landing just outside, standing there already waiting for you in a full cloak that you recognize as a cloak of elvenkind, that's currently scintillating between a couple of colors, is your mentor. Arms crossed, her eyes kind of darting left and right. What did you do? What happened?
Okay. First off, wasn't me.
You were
Second.
involved. What happened?
I was not involved. I just happened to be there. I physically did nothing. But you know that group that came in a few days ago?
Yes.
I guess Mark is his name? Stole something from one of them, something really important. And he tried to sell it to the prince.
Okay.
So, one of the people in that group, I guess, can sprout wings like a fucking angel, like an Azamar, and fly his ass into the dome, and he's the one that caused the hole.
Alright. She kind of pinches the bridge of her nose and rubs her forehead. Okay.
I have my little hound with them right now. They're going to try to help them find a way out so they don't run into the guards.
Well, that's gonna be damn near impossible.
It's the best I could do. I can't stay with them. You know what my dad would do if he found out I was with that.
Alright. Alright, yes, we have to get you back to your father, and we're probably gonna end up leaving. She kind of looks over the edge of the city again.
I mean, we? All of us?
We're gonna have to. There's a lot that's been compromised with this.
But it wasn't their fault. It was that guy Mark. He stole from them. And it's not like he just stole like a coin purse. He stole something pretty important.
That's the one rule I wish they would change. You know, we've had these rule changes.
It sounds like you want to go get it.
The plane of the plane, you should be safe. Because
No offense,
She looks out
but
to the city again, and then looks back to you.
the other brother in their party is kind of,
like a second base or a third base. I think if you break the
Which
plane,
one?
you should be safe.
The other brother.
Just like the NFL.
Scrawny one.
Now, if home plate was
All right.
outside, I wouldn't say that.
She thinks harder for a moment. She seems to be getting more frustrated. Fuck. All right.
2 and 2.
Uh,
Race rice over for 2 with a walk.
Fine. Here. She snaps her fingers, and a small chest appears on the ground that grows into a larger one, and she opens it up and begins to dig through it. Okay. You're gonna go with them. But, and she pulls out a scroll. I'm gonna have to keep your father distracted somehow.
Yes.
So here's what we're going to do. You're gonna owe me fucking big time. She pulls open the scroll, and just from what you can see from here, it is insanely complex, essentially magical geometry. What you're looking at is the quantum physics of magic. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
I ain't gonna know what this is. Come
Yeah, no,
on,
you
nat
have a
20.
+3. Okay.
It has been manifested.
You go ahead. As she's pulling it up, she starts to read off the arcana that's looped, laced, spiraled, written in, out, through, over, and you realize this is a scroll of wish. She is actively casting wish through this scroll, and you begin to see the arcane lights that are almost cascading onto the roof begin to coalesce and almost become a physical manifestation of life right beside both you and her. And there is an exact carbon copy of you. Unfortunately naked, but luckily no one else is allowed to see right now. And she pulls out a spare set of clothes from the chest and tosses it at this copy of you, who looks very confused.
To each other, to their families, that they'd always
That's.
take care of their own. And that promise is still at the heart.
I'm kind of doing like one of those like, almost like an owl, like head side to side thing. See if it copies me.
Their spouses.
The copy of you is currently getting dressed because, as far as I'm concerned, you don't want to be outside naked, correct?
No, I feel like that'd go really bad in the news.
Then yeah. You realize that this copy of you isn't copying you. It's another you. And going off of your earlier arcana, it takes you a second to realize what's happened. This is all... She used Wish to cast Simulacrum of you. This is a copy of you that's a construct with limitations.
Yeah, I owe you. Just understanding how complicated and how fucking priceless that scroll probably was.
I'll take this version of you. We're gonna go to your father, and hopefully he doesn't see through this immediately. Gives you enough time to gallivant and get that back, because whatever's happening is above me, it's above you, it's above all of this. And she stops for a moment. Unfortunately, I think it's below all of this.
What do you mean?
She breathes in for a moment, and there's a heavy thrum that splits through the city. And you realize for the last couple hours, maybe even day or two, that thrumming from the center pillar hasn't been happening. And suddenly it picks up. But different. Back with the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Dylan has just left at this time. You guys are left with the dog, but you're all together with Vakari.
Yes.
Well, I suppose we are trying to find our way out.
I think so.
Yes.
All right. Mitch, you seem to have some sort of idea or plan. You spoke briefly of it.
Well, I can't leave anything alone until I get to Bethabay. So I was thinking I'd find myself to that guy's office and try and find any, inkling of where he might have gone. I wouldn't imagine he'd be able to leave if he's rumored to be so important here. But also with him taking the prince actually holding on to her, she has her own voice. And he didn't seem like a bad guy. So I have a feeling if I find them, I can talk my way out of it, or he can.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
That is fair.
Especially with the receipt that he gave me. I still have it. It's forged.
He holds out his hand for it.
Here.
He takes it.
Time for jokes, Draig.
He's going to go ahead and he's going to make an investigation check on it. See if he can take a look.
I'm going to give him assistance and point out the stuff.
Okay.
Right there. Got a little smudging right there.
This line right here is spelled backwards.
The dates don't match.
He takes a look and really he only sees the things that you point out. He doesn't see anything additional, and it doesn't seem like he really sees really anything wrong with it, and he seems to be trusting you currently. Okay, then it's already been 10 minutes. I doubt that the Citadel is quiet now.
Oh fuck no.
We need to get south. Sorry, we need to get down.
Sure. Do we bust another wall, or?
Well, let's see if we can find an exit first.
I mean, should we act all innocent?
I think that if we're found here, we can't act innocent. We are in a restricted area.
Oh, is it restricted?
Yes, we were just in the prince's workshop.
Workshop chambers, basically.
Well, I meant like this floor.
As far as I'm aware, this is an assumption, actually. Have you found anything that denotes an exit of sorts?
Nope. Just closed doors with magic seals.
Bring me to there. That may be something.
I just point down the way that we were just walking from. The big metal door where I found Dylan at.
He begins to walk in that direction. Towards the door. Assuming you all follow.
Yeah.
He looks to the door and he looks to the contraption. Kun'Brin.
What's up?
I believe that you are a tinkerer. You are more technologically inclined, I believe.
Okay.
Can you make any sense of the device, the panel?
I'll take a look at it.
All right. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I would like to use a luck point to give advantage.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank the fucking Lord.
Okay.
Oh.
So 19. You take a look at the panel, and it takes you about a minute or two to realize that there is no magic tied to this panel. Everything that's here is some sort of electricity going through some wires. There's some connections, some components. You're not confident of what this is, but you see the you see the pattern, you see the logic behind it on this is giving power to this. This is causing this to do this. And you don't know exactly how to deactivate it from this, but you know that fucking around with these wires will cause something. You might break it and brick it, you might deactivate the door. It's up to chance at this point, but you know
Let's
that
go
fucking with
gambling.
these wires will do something.
Let's go gambling.
Oh, dang it.
Dang it.
Draig,
Yes.
stick your fingers in the door real quick. Try to get a grip.
Does there seem to be a seam of the door?
There is a seam. It's a small seam, but there is a seam.
Can I attempt to force my fingers into there?
May I assist him?
Sure. I'll say go ahead and give me an athletics check at advantage, thanks to Mitch.
I would like
I
to
go
take
one way,
a
you go
few
the other.
steps back, away from the door.
Drake, I go one way, you go the other.
Yep.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
So you guys kind of have to stick in like a sword or a wedge or something to get it just a tiny bit open to be able to get that hold on the door. But as you do, you both heave and pull, and Jesus fuck, is there some force either keeping this shut or preventing it from opening? But you're pulling and you're pulling and you're making way. You get about 6 inches of space between open. In this
Then I start
square
futzing
in
with
the
the
wall.
electricity.
You go ahead and you start fucking with the electricity. I'll say go ahead and give me... Okay, so for this, only because of the location, you're going to give me an intelligence check. Essentially this... if you had the requisite tools, this would be hackers' tools.
Oh, fuck no.
But hacker...
Oh my god.
No,
Justin?
you're not gone. Justin died.
Oh, Justin's gone.
What do you mean?
What?
What?
Your voice cut off. Like,
Yeah.
after you said hacker.
Hacker.
This is considered hackers' tools, which uses your intelligence.
Okay, so it's just a
So,
straight intelligence
Straight
check.
intelligence check. You do have more lucky should you decide to use them.
I'm gonna expend a luck point.
Right?
No, that did not matter. 11.
Okay. Explain to me how you're trying to fuck with the wires.
I am good. So, this is gonna be like actual electrician. I'm gonna find the in wires. Take those out, strip them, grab the out wires, and try to hot wire the door.
Okay.
Trying to give it a little zits.
Rip it from any centerpiece that it's in, and just stick it to each other, and hope the door opens.
All right.
Like, this is
all
giving
those
power to
fingers,
this.
Drake.
I have leather gloves on. I'm fine. I'm less fine.
Yeah.
You take 14 points of lightning damage.
Yeah, so much for the leather fucking gloves.
As you do manage to zip them together, but as you do, the electricity does jump and course through you for a moment, and it does successfully cause the doors to slam open as they retract, and the force of 2 extremely strong men pulling them apart.
I got it.
And as that happens, the panel itself begins to flicker, and it starts making concerning beeping noises before the whole thing shuts off.
Good, that worked. My next option was to shoot it. Oh, my hands. Can we keep moving, please? And I go through the door.
It's at this point, as you guys start to try and dart through, you guys can hear a siren. You guys see that a lot of lights across here. It is now a lot darker in this area, and and the previously kind of like bluish white lights are now blaring red. And at that moment is when you guys notice, or you guys feel the first boom wave of what you guys now realize has been that pulse that hasn't been happening for the last couple hours, maybe day or two. But it feels different. The last pulse was canceling out some sort of magic that may have been happening. Magic still seems to be happening. Something else. You're not sure, but this pulse is doing something else.
Does it feel like the strange device back with the goblin mower?
Oh. Yeah, is it reminiscent of that?
It seems to be not quite exactly, but more in the way that is versus happening here. At least so far of what you've seen. This seems to be more refined, more controlled.
Yeah, because somebody who actually knew what they were doing built it.
Pretty much, yeah.
I feel like it's a jab at me, and I don't know why.
No, it's a jab at the dude at the fucking... way back when. That killed you,
The farmhouse.
Elfain, Mitch.
Oh, yeah, we don't need to talk about him.
That got us into contact with the Shadar Kai because we touched an orb.
The cuck.
Dylan,
Yep.
Yep.
you're gonna try and make your way back?
I'm gonna try to make my way, to Mark's office.
Okay, so you're going back through the hole. Or are you, like, scaling down the building? How are you trying to get to Mark's office when you don't know where Mark's office is? What is your
I thought I knew.
attempt?
That's what the whole prestidigitation janky map was.
Well, that's the thing. You led Mitch to where you thought that the office was, but it was another empty space. And that's when you both remembered that the automaton in the in the workshop had said that Mark likes to move his office around.
Before I leave, I'm going to ask my mentor. I hate to ask for another favor. Are you able to do any sort of like location magics to try to figure out where he may be? I've heard that he likes to move around.
I'll give it a shot. She reaches into the chest once more and pulls out another scroll and begins to read as she's going to attempt to cast Scry before she passes out. Body, limp, clang on the ground.
Oh!
The scroll burns up being used, but clang hits the ground.
I immediately go tend to her.
It takes her a second to wake her up, but it looks like she suffered heavy psychic damage.
How's the simulacrum looking?
Are you
The
okay?
simulacrum looks fine, concerned. Both you and your simulacrum kind of went down to her in the same moment. She wakes up for a moment as you see that
Seeing
blood
double.
kind of trickles down from her nose and one of her ears. Okay, no. He's not far. I think he's below ground. she's kind of staring into the middle space instead of like at anything, as she's still trying to get over what just happened.
I look at my simulacrum. You, me, other me. Pick her up, take her inside to the bed.
Absolutely. Your simulacrum leans down and picks her up with some struggle. You only have an 11 strength, but picks her up. And where did you tell her to go?
To my bed.
Okay. She picks her up and begins to walk in a direction, and walks in a different direction.
I point
sure.
behind me. In there!
Okay. She looks up. She's gonna go ahead and cast Fly on herself in order to help all of this movement. Which, for the purposes of this, I do need to keep track, because simulacrums do not gain their spell slots back. So here, I'm going to make a copy, and I'm going to start tracking around that one. Let's see. So, Fly. Okay. And she's going to go ahead and begin flying her into a safer space. And as she does that, you are going to...
Upon her saying underground, I think back to my days of like hiding in sewers for my guards, and that's the first place my brain is going to.
I mean, yeah. You know that when you were
I'm trying to see if
underground in
there's
the
any sort
sewers.
of way to communicate through my hound.
I don't believe so, but it's almost like there was an ability to instigate, a psionic connection of telepathy that you possess, that you did not do.
Cough, cough, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You did it, quote unquote.
This is Jump Street Chapel, right? Only if you can.
Just cough, cough, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It's your psychic whispers ability.
Son of a bitch. Oh man, I totally remember that I retconned and did that. Yep. Mm-hmm, yeah.
No, you did not.
I will give you $5.
No.
Fuck.
You'll have to go back to the people in order to instigate that ability.
Fuck.
Because it only lasts for a number of hours equal to your roll of your psionic die. So whatever last time you did, it has failed since then.
Hey, no, she's still connected to Draig.
That's true. I did do it recently with Draig.
Right before we got teleported up.
Because Vakari was eavesdropping on our conversation.
You know what? That's true. You have a connection with Draig and Draig alone.
It's like as if I'm tapping a microphone, like, hello, is this thing still on?
Yeah.
You feel a tap on the back of your brain.
Does this affect him holding the door open? Am I gonna get slam trapped in this bitch and be like, ah!
Mitch is
No.
down. Just immediate response. Door slam shut. Mitch is down a hand.
No, this has happened after you guys have opened up the door and are about to go through it. You guys have taken a couple steps into the hallway when you get the poke on the back of your brain.
Obviously, I'm used to this by now. No external expression or response, but internally, yeah, still in.
Okay, I may have a lead on where Mark may be.
Yes, down.
Yeah, underground.
Yeah, we also had a lead on that from Weird Spirit Beater.
Anyway, I need you guys to meet me. Do you remember the, is he technically a blacksmith?
And you're talking about your contact, right?
Yeah, he's technically a blacksmith, right?
Well, he is a crafter of sorts. Not strictly a blacksmith, but not to the extent that Draig is a blacksmith.
Okay.
He's a general crafter who's good at a couple things.
Okay, do you remember the craftsman shop that I think you and Cuckoo went to?
That was not me and Kun'Brin, that was Elfain and Kun'Brin.
Fuck. Well,
Kun'Brin, The shop that you brought Elfain to, with the craftsmith.
Yeah.
Dylan is suggesting we go there. She hasn't even finished her sentence yet.
I was gonna go there anyway once we left.
We're going there. Mitch, you're coming.
Okay. Ask the Hound to lead you to the immediate source to get out of the palace. You guys are going to want to get out right away.
Can we take care of this fucking door first? God.
The
door is open.
The door that's been held open and is just open without needing to be held open anymore.
I've been
Mitch is
pushing
just
this whole
grunting
time.
against it.
No one told me.
Drake has actively had his hands off of it and stepped through.
Mitch has been focused and holding it on his side to not let it go back.
What's your dog's name?
I've actually never named it.
Okay, mysterious ghost dog thingy. Bring us to the nearest exit of this building your master has commanded. To me, to you.
Fucking hell.
The dog darts forward.
I follow the dog.
What about the dog? What is going on? I look at
I don't know,
Vicari.
Mitch. Don't ask me.
Vicari looks to you. Telepathic communication. They are talking to each other. We are being led to the nearest exit.
You have some good insight. Alright, well, fuck.
I can intercept their telepathy. That's why.
Teach me that trick later.
You guys begin to all follow the dog, and Mitch. I'll say at this time, you also recognize that up to this point, Tebeth has acted as your second set of eyes into the, whether it be ethereal, invisible, within a certain radius of you.
Mm-hmm.
She's not here, and yet you still have that tingling sensation.
Mm.
You still have your 10 feet of blind sight. And you're unsure why.
Eyes without a face, dude. Oh my god.
Eyes without... No.
The space entity be looking out for me, man.
But you...
Hope not.
You all begin to
Hello there.
move towards the nearest exit, according to the dog at least. I'm going to have everyone, aside from Dylan, give me a group stealth check. Dylan, what are you doing in this time?
Checking something, because if it's a thing that I know I can do, it's gonna be really cool.
Justin,
I think it just rolled survival.
I can't cast spells through my summon, right? If I remember correctly, I can't.
You cannot. That's a familiar thing. And only touch spells.
I thought so.
Justin, I would like
pass
to
without a trace.
rage so that stealth becomes a strength roll and I can gain advantage on it.
Okay, so you're raging.
Only we had someone with pass without a trace.
Me.
I tried, bitch!
Me.
Cuckoo has it!
No one asked.
You know we need to be sneaky.
No one asked.
But Justin, I am going to...
Even you're sneaky, Tyler.
We're the
Everyone else
only
can-
rogue that is told that needs to be told to do their job.
Yes.
Once I know my mentor is okay, I am also going to try to very quickly make my way to the shop.
Gotcha. Okay. Are you going to be scaling down the side of the building to do so?
A mixture of that, taking passages that I've created and discovered throughout my time of being here, because I like to explore a lot.
Okay, so that's the thing. Those are two different paths. If you're going to take passages that you know about through the Citadel, then that's going to be going back inside of the building. If you're going to scale down the side, you're scaling down the side. Unless you're going to scale partially down and then dip back inside.
Well,
But
my
right now,
worry is
you're
that
still
if
on
I
the top
scale
of
the
the building.
side, that I'm just going to be spotted and like fucking shot down like a bird.
Well, that's if you fail a stealth check. So it's entirely up to you. You can risk being spotted on the outside of the building, but have a more direct and quick route there. Or you can go back inside and essentially try and catch up with the others.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Because at least I can try to meet up with them.
Okay. And you, having levels in Rogue, can dash like a motherfucker. Alright, so I'll say you can go ahead and join in on the stealth check as well.
Yay, my favorite!
Alright, so we have Kun'Brin's 21. We have
Only a 21.
Elfain's 17.
Bitch, I'm sick.
Mitch is 8, and Draig's 21, along with Dylan's 32, but Dylan's a little bit further back. At least at this current time. So that is...
At least 21's the lowest I can roll.
21's not the highest I can roll. 29 is. Yours is fucking insane, I know.
Alright. That is considered a group pass.
Yay!
Welcome for the carry, Mitch.
You guys are... Oh, hold on. I didn't roll for Vakari.
This motherfucker is
Sorry, I
gonna
swear
be
to
the death
God,
of us.
you drag us down.
We're all giving Vicari like a plus 82 because we're all just giving him even more advantage.
Bakari!
This motherfucker.
Alright.
He nimble though. He nimble as me.
Alright. So... Alright. Well, I mean, Vakari is also wearing plate armor, so...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Plate armor.
Yeah.
Oh, disadvantage.
The number it would have been if it didn't fall over onto that fucking four before.
Alright, so... You guys are all darting through, following the dog. The dog still seems to be trying to find its way out as well. It doesn't seem to have like a perfect knowledge of this place. But the hesitation gives adds up to enough time to allow Dylan to catch up with you guys. And during this time, both the group and Dylan have managed to avoid guards that seem to be rushing through, attempting to find anything that happened.
Okay.
You guys managed to avoid small patrol sets that have darted up, automatons that scan areas. Are you guys going to try and make it out the front door, or are you guys going to try and find some sort of rear exit or anything like that?
I come up out of breath. Hi, I'm here now.
I think it'd be better to let the two stealthy people fucking figure it out.
It's a good idea.
I'm in a decent bit.
Do I know of like what would be the quote unquote best path to take that would probably avoid the most sightings?
You do know that there are typically back exits, but you would have to go through places like a kitchen or a back like storehouse loading area where there's probably people working. Right now, you guys are on the second floor by the time you guys have regrouped. So you guys just have to make it down one more floor or jump out a window.
I would recommend we go down one more floor, because even if we got out that window, there's probably guards on the outside. They're gonna get Mitch like a bird.
Mitch, how attached to your plate armor are you?
I give a thumbs up.
I'm not giving up the armor.
Okay.
He doesn't have to. I know a better way.
He
Cuckoo.
also has a bag of holding, but it would just take 15 minutes off and on.
No, we don't need it. We're fine. Cuckoo, can you hold up the rear?
Sure.
I'll lead the way. I look to my hound and dismiss it.
it wisps away with a quiet, ethereal howl on the wind.
And I will pass without trace. Oh, great. There we go, right on him.
Oh, goodness. Alright. So, you guys are now under the effect of Pass Without a Trace?
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
I would say at this point, yes. And also,
Okay.
if you use Strength, you do not get Pass Without a Trace. Because it says Dexterity stealth checks. You would be turning it into a Strength stealth check.
Understandable.
You still have a good Dexterity.
I have a fucking +9 to stealth as well, so...
Exactly.
Listen, I just wanted that beautiful, beautiful advantage on it, okay?
Well, now there's a +10.
Are we rolling stealth again?
Well, it depends what you guys' action.
I was going to start leading the way.
I'm following the leader. Probably in the middle, but I'm following the leader.
Following the leader, the leader.
Alright, then everyone go ahead and give me another stealth check.
Wait. And it's with a +10?
Yep.
+10.
+10. Okay.
Oh, so many dice.
Ooh, I roll. Shit.
Where? There it is. Hell yeah. Look at me in Elfain.
Oh, thank God.
Really good last night.
Well, Vicario rolled a 21. Okay. So, pass. Alright, passes around the board.
Yay!
And where are you leading them, Dylan?
I was going to take him to the warehouse.
Alright.
Because I imagine that it's a lot easier to go through there, and I don't have to worry about people with plate armor bumping into pots and pans and shit.
Nice.
Flying.
It is very difficult to move unseen in these lower floors, but the stealth is more for trying not to be seen by the wrong people. So you're still seen, but not by any immediate authority who would do something to seeing you. So you manage to dip back through a couple of passages, a couple of hallways that mostly only workers use, through a kitchen, and into a back stocking room that has a direct connection to outside. As you get to the back space, right at the base of this large tower that you see that is behind, you see that amongst several groups of nobles, some of which are from some elvish countries, you see some dragonborn, you see a couple of tabaxi, but you also see Adama. You see Dylan's father and family.
Adama.
Adama?
It's Adam. Oh.
Well, that's a dumb way to pronounce it. Adama sounds better.
You could just say Adam.
You're the one that named him with an A.
I did, because Adam was boring, so I threw Adam up.
Oh my god. But
No, you're getting critique from a guy who spells shit like it's a fucking actual fantasy language. No, it's English.
I didn't realize that's who you're talking about until you said my dad. And
yes, your father.
Adama. Go what you want. Whatever you want.
You guys see Dylan's father, and you actually see another Dylan.
Karan trusts Prevagen for her brain, and this is her story.
My name is Karan.
How far down does the hole go?
For the city of New York as a police
Well,
administrator.
Right now, there's no hole. You guys have just exited out the back of this loading dock area, and you guys are maybe about 80, 100 feet off from the base of this tower. And there you see, in a group amongst other nobles, you see Dylan's
I'm realizing
father
the hole
and
I
Dylan's
was
family.
looking at is actually just the wall. I was just at the right angle that the zoom in did not register as a wall.
Yeah, no, that is a raised wall around a tower. But yes, you guys see that to the right. You guys would need to go left in order to wrap around to go to the contact.
We're going left to either way to avoid him and get to the contact.
Yeah, I'm already leading the way left.
Alright.
I'm familiar with the duplicate me.
It's different. Like something's watching me. Like how car shows.
I've seen just enough magic bullshit that I know not to question it.
That must be it. I guess nationwide protection means they're everywhere. Exactly. Car shield's the best.
I had a champion talk to me through a statue, and then it gave me the ability to wish for something, and I used it to revive dead people.
Alright. You guys split off left, and curve around the building. Give me one more stealth check, as you guys are now outside.
Alright. Is Path of Trey still up?
Don't forget to last dance. Yeah, it's for an hour.
Oh,
Then yeah,
okay.
it's still up. Yeah.
Plus 10.
Oh yeah, beat
Mitch's
that
14
cuckoo.
is actually a 24.
Get
Ooh.
Forgot
fucked.
to add the 10.
Ew.
Oof. You guys do have a critical fail on your roll.
Oh no!
Thanks, Tony.
Listen, they had to change the rules so that it had to be dexterity based, okay? Previously it was just stealth check.
I don't know. I got a fucking 42.
Oh, that's a 38 out of 28.
Success, success.
You forgot to
Success.
put. Yeah, your
Two
friends put
failures,
plus 20.
success.
I mean, plus 10.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
hey,
do.
how's Vicari looking?
That's true. So, that's one, that's another.
Oof.
Alright. You guys dart around. Still a group success.
Okay.
I want to point out that even with my critical failure, it was still a fucking 20.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get plus 19 on a check. You guys managed to dart back around the side of the citadel, hopping over the short wall that brings you back into the rest of the city, and make your way to the contact. Or at least to the back door of the contact.
My natural one is I landed on Cat's tail or some shit and it yelped.
At this point, you guys are able to see that the city is currently in very much a heightened sense of investigation. It's not. It's been almost. Actually, yeah, it's been a little over a half hour since Mark and Prince Argona absconded. So not too much has occurred, but 30 minutes is still 30 minutes. But you guys make it to the back door. Dylan, you open it up, and everyone rushes in.
Yep. Everyone in the toilet, go.
Whee! I hit the flush.
You all rush in, manage to get through the secret entrance, and wind up at the bottom segment of this layer of sorts, this hideout. Currently, there is no one else here.
So we have to go down.
Yes.
Is
Stay
there
here
a
for a
way
moment.
down?
I know a way down, but he may know a better way down. So you guys all stay here. I'm gonna go see if he's in. And I start looking for
Okay.
Archon.
Right? You start looking for Archon, and you pretty much make it back up to the shop section, where you see that Archon has just finished flipping the sign to closed and is shuttering the windows. He doesn't seem to realize that you're coming. He jumps. He's like, Jesus! Fuck is happening? What are you doing?
I'll explain. Right now, come in the back with me.
Okay, give me a second. He turns and he locks the door, and he whispers something, and he puts an arcane lock on the door, and then follows you back down.
He comes to the multiple people that I have now brought inside of this tiny room.
He enters in, sees, what is that? That's 5? Yeah, five additional people. One of which is a paladin, the other one is Vakari. He's like, what's going on here?
Okay.
This is an intervention. Your
No.
drug problem has gotten too bad.
Shut up, Draig. These are my new friends. They were the ones that came into town the other day.
Yeah?
I think one of them you probably recognize came into the shop. He's
Recognize
the
both
brother.
of them.
Yep.
I just
yep.
raised my hand in acknowledgement.
But listen, I can explain if you want me to explain, but do you know a better way than the way that I know to get to the underground?
I mean, I know some ways. I mean, good luck getting through the sewers, I guess. The easiest way's from inside of the Citadel. Well, that's kind of how secret shit works. They kind of hide things.
Well,
But you can get in through the sewer. Just good fucking luck. They put extra security on that. There's also security inside, but
yeah.
unless you
we're
guys
trying
got a
to
way
look-
of teleporting.
And I kind of look back to everybody like,
I have no way to teleport.
If we gotta go through the sewers, we're not unfamiliar with going through them.
that's not.
As far as we've seen in terms of security, it's not personnel. It's something blocking the way. It's more of the technology. It's whatever gets through the area. We've got, you got the automatic doors. You got the hand scanner things.
Is that
All
what
the
we ripped
shit.
open earlier?
Probably.
I don't know if anyone here's techie enough for that.
Are the automatic doors the double door that slides instead of push or pulls?
What?
Are the automatic doors the double doors that slide left and right instead of being pushed or pulled?
Well, that'd be a part of them. Yeah, that'd be a part of them. Some of them are activated by hand scanner. Some of them are automatic just by walking up to them.
The one that I found yet, Dylan, we ripped it open.
And I'm kind of like dumbfounded for a second.
It was
Okay.
a 3-person effort, but we did.
I nod along as if I actually helped.
Our strongest member, Elfain.
Well, there's someone in the underground that we need to find, so we need the quickest and or safest way to get down there without getting spotted, because somebody decided to break the Citadel.
They took my stuff.
I understand, and we're gonna take it back.
I
They didn't
imagine-
break the fucking door.
I imagine as somebody broke the Citadel, he looks at the orc, and then Mitch makes the comment.
He's just even more confused now. We're gonna get you down to the underground. Don't worry. I'm not gonna join you because
That's
fuck
fine.
that.
Obviously.
But here, he leads you all to another room, and opens up a latch that has a metal ladder that leads straight down, and already from here, it smells. That very obviously leads to the sewer. Well, we don't really... I mean, yeah, but we don't use it too often. This is back when the place, like, was first starting, where, you know, this was the only way to move around. Now we got better
Telling me
ways.
all those times I needed to hide in the sewers, I could have done it from here.
Well, yeah, but it's funnier to see you do it yourself.
Tell her it's not the time.
You wouldn't happen to have any Kruthic problems down here, would you?
No, we ain't got any Kruthic problems, not that I know of.
I know, what is this word you two are saying?
Mitch, your pet Kruthic did not come here, don't worry.
What
No,
are
I
these
was just
words?
thinking about past experiences. And many explosions as I just eye
Buck
you.
monster.
Okay, everybody in the hole. Everybody just get in the hole.
How far down does it go?
It goes further than your dark vision lets you see.
By 120 feet of dark vision?
Correct.
Damn. I was just gonna dive down it, but never mind.
It's 122 feet of dark vision.
I'm gonna
You
be
guys-
the last one to go down. I'm gonna kind of put my hand on his shoulder. Thank you.
You guys, of course. I didn't send you.
Of course. And if you see another version of me with Alfie, it's her idea.
Alright. I'll try and not freak out about that.
And I go down the hole.
Alright. You all funnel down the hole.
I feel like I should have tipped him.
Before we go,
Okay?
I just say, hey, I don't know you. You don't know me too well.
You know?
But, I don't want to end up back here on bad terms. So, if someone comes in through here trying to peddle an odd-looking skull, kind of looks like a troll skull, but a little bit weird, that's mine.
I'll keep an eye out for it. And if I got it, I'll keep it safe.
Thank you.
Pat you
And I
on
go
the
down.
shoulder. Alright.
I smite him.
You all begin to
Turns
scale
out
down
he's
the
more
ladder.
disguise.
And as you guys set foot down into the sewer, that is where we'll end it for tonight.
Okay.
It smells.